friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to day 4 of Spellbinder's 2024 Advent Calendar. Today's crafty surprise is a sentiment die set. It includes a banner and 3 sentiment inserts. So this was the perfect opportunity for me to go back to day 1 and include that adorable hot air balloon. I just love it. And that's exactly where we'll get started. The hot air balloon was die cut from light and dark teal cardstock. There is craft colored string and a brown basket, and both the balloon and the basket were also die cut from white sheet foam so that they could be stacked and have some nice dimension on the card front. I'll attach the frame at the bottom of the strings onto the foam die cut so that it will be sandwiched between the cardstock die cut and the foam. And this balloon is finished up with the teal stripes and also the flag garland around the center of the balloon. To cut the sentiment, I centered the insert in the middle of the banner die and then used some low-tack tape to hold it in place. The banner die on its own was used to cut white sheet foam. I wasn't sure if I wanted the sentiment done with the light or the dark teal cardstock, so I did one of each. And then they were stacked on the foam die cuts, and in the end I decided to go with the darker one. To create the background, I'm going to be stenciling clouds using a cloud stencil that is, I don't know, 10 years old. I'm not even sure where I got it. I'm working on a panel of very pale blue cardstock. I'll begin by adding in some unicorn white pigment ink by Hero Arts. Using a small blending brush, I'm applying Distress Oxide ink Stormy Sky just along the edge of the stencil. Then I'll lightly blend it out again with the white ink. This stencil that I'm using has different profiles on all 4 sides, so I can flip it around and make sure that my clouds are not uniform from one layer to the other. To highlight the hot air balloon and the sentiment, this panel is going to be die cut with one of the dies from the Essential Stylish Ovals die set. Periodically, the die will be placed over the panel to make sure I've got enough cloud cover. The next larger die was used to cut teal cardstock so that the cloud panel would be framed. The cloud panel was adhered, centering it onto the teal one. And then this oval layered card front was centered onto an A2 size top folding card base. And I'll just get some adhesive on there. I don't go crazy, but I do make sure that I get good coverage right across the panel. And I forgot to put the flag garland around the balloon, so I'll get that adhered. And I'll just place that in the center of the balloon. And now to mount the hot air balloon, I'll add my adhesive to the foam die cuts that were stacked behind the balloon and the basket. The hot air balloon is positioned so that it is in the lower 2/3 of the oval, leaving room for the banner sentiment to sit on top of it. And this quick and easy card is finished up with some embellishments. I'm using some white glittery discs. These look so cool on that cloud background. They just add a little hint of sparkle. And that wraps up this fun card featuring day 4 from Spellbinder's 2024 Advent Calendar. Excited to share day 5's card with you, so tune in tomorrow. And as always, I appreciate your visit.